Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. Today is the first time you see our program for you to bring you the latest now news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I'm gonna start with the morning show. So Aaron Ramsdale yesterday, Baba they do I think yesterday they do the Monday night football for Sky Sports. So they're going to ask him about Arsenal, where they play against Bournemouth, among many other issues we then discuss about. So Ramsdale going to explain say for now, Arsenal don't really get anything where they go talk say and they worry about because you don't see how many matches you don't play for this season. Times still they like all the uproar, all the panic, the kind of toxicity with the online. It is not necessary. Time still plenty. They can't even ask them about the red card record. They don't collect 3 red cards in the last 8 games. So what you go do differently? But back on the explain say then go fix that problem. So after all, Declan Rice don't put out a statement. Say now we they do ourselves. Now we they take on they shoot ourselves for leg. So we must solve this problem internally. Even Thomas Partey said, come as I say, make we listen to waiting Ateta they talk, which means Ateta don't address this thing, but based on the response to stimulus way of things happening, way they beyond your control. That's why the same things still they happen again. They ever talk about the Trossard red card, the Declan Rice red card. Say those 2 red cards, and things will be say we're avoidable. Yes, they talk about the Sky Sport. Like they said so many things, but at the end of the day, the major message where Aaron Ramsey will be one of the former Arsenal players, they pass across to Arsenal fans, myself inclusive, that say could take them easy. Time still there for those who say, I choose we cannot win the league again. I choose Kinikon. I choose Kinikon. In fact, if to say Manchester City lose against Wolves, I don't already keep my talking point. I want to talk say, as Man City lose against Wolves now, shall I go talk say Man City no fit win the league again? You get? Or that way Man City drop points for Newcastle. Person go come and say Man City. Many things go still happen for this league, baba. Things go still sup. You get? As Man City they weak compared to last season. You get? So we go drop points. Man City go drop points. Liverpool go drop points. But in totality, now the person who drop the most points, now lose. So more just calm down, you get. Now, surprisingly, I can't get another report for the Sky's paper talk, say Arsenal are investigating ways on how they can expand the Emirates Stadium to keep up with Premier League rivals. Because here say Manchester United want to increase the capacity of the Old Trafford, Chelsea want to increase the one of Stamford Bridge. Like everybody done the flying how they go to do some increments again. So and Arsenal no one day left out. Even Fabrizio Romano self carried the story because I saw breaking Arsenal have started to explore how they could upgrade and expand the Emirates Stadium, saying now waiting the times they will report. So now coming back to the match we'll go play today, should I remember say match day today. Arsenal versus Shakhtar Donetsk. Now very, very important match. Champions League, it will be held at the Emirates Stadium. So far so good. Ateta don dey talk tough. She when I listen to the press conference what Ateta do yesterday, why I showing the videos. So this match we try to come back. Ateta and Saliba go play this one. The red card don't apply. So Saliba go there available. So we'll see how we navigate this Shakhtar Donetsk they play. Them they know they play for Ukraine again because the war where Russia they get to Ukraine. So their own home games. Now for Germany, they play their own home games. You get then away, they'll come on our own side. So now people are supposed to beat normal. And this is going to be an audition for one player where Arsenal, Manchester City, and many other clubs they look for this Sudakov. I know that I remember I say that one player Sudakov where they play for this Shakhtar Donetsk, where they say Arsenal, the reason say they would like to sign. I never watched the guy play before. So this is going to be an opportunity for us all to actually see the guy in top flight football, how they navigate all these things. So we'll see how it will happen. Now, away from that, so when I remember say yesterday, there were some reports that they do training for Arsenal, say because Saka no dey for the training, they no see him. So Sky Sports have can send reporter to the Arsenal training. Sky Sports don't release the video where the guy they talk about the thing, say, okay, we'll say for the first 15 minutes, when him go for the Arsenal training center. That one I like warm up to get say you know see Bukayo Saka. Although the guy can clarify, say after that first 15 minutes, say Arsenal still do indoor training session. That was why yesterday when that news break, I say, how on I tell you say maybe they know they do something, they know they train for something. Just let I know. So how on I tell you say they shall say they know they train separately. We had to tell them. So Sky Sport can convince us, say, yes, that first 15 minutes now for the reporters to see them, snap picture, you get why I won't post the picture. In fact, I think I have the video. Let's just hear.
The players are still emerging for this training session ahead of Shakhtar Donetsk. And yes, Mikel Arteta said that they will make a decision on him after this final session. So we're waiting to see if we get a glimpse of him. Of course, the one thing that we always stress in these kind of situations is that we're always in here for the first 15 minutes. And then obviously the rest of the session is behind closed doors. So let's...
They are there for the first 15 minutes. Then the rest of the session, the training session, go there behind closed doors. Now that behind closed doors, Saka fit dey there, nobody knows. Timber fit dey there, nobody knows, because no be everything you go show the public. Say, hey, see all our players. You just remind me one time when we say get one match or one play where they say David Raya, I know they're available, you don't get injured. I still talk and say, what if Coach tell and say Baba go sleep tomorrow morning he can join us? And the next day we got a report say Raya joined the team in the morning for their hotel room. We are seeing at the match against Man City. I don't even forget, guys. I remember something like that happened. So let's continue.
Let's just have a look at who we can see at the moment from the Arsenal team. And yeah, as far as I can see, no sign of Bukayo Saka. He doesn't seem to be here for this early part of the session, for the warm-up part of the session. So whether he does come in a little bit later on when we're out of here, we'll try and find out. But Mikel Arteta did say that he was close to returning. So if not for this game, then certainly and possibly Liverpool at the weekend.
Exactly. So we'll just see. Hopefully, Saka will return for the Liverpool game. Now, I can't watch another Sky Sports program where they analyze the red card where Saliba gets, how Arsenal will take play against the likes of Liverpool without Saliba, which type of formation they will use. But again, one thing where one of the analysts can talk say, all those red cards we Arsenal don't get, like I don't talk before, no be like aggressive style of play. It doesn't mean Arsenal are the dirtiest team and then they do the most tackle, because if you know they watch football, maybe you don't watch the match, you can't hear that record say, in the last 8 games, one team collect 3 red cards. The first thing go come your mind was, that team they play rough. You get to they call they analyze them, and like usually I think I have the video. Let's also look at that.
He misses the game next weekend against Liverpool. So how damaging is that?
We'll only know at the weekend. We'll only know against if Liverpool get a result. And the one thing you would say is that they're at home. So that is a little bit of a comfort, because away from home, you know that they probably come under a lot of pressure from Liverpool. I think it depends who plays up front for Liverpool as well. Jota came off, potential rib injury, didn't look good. Will it be Darwin Núñez through the middle? It's a physical battle then. If you were to play Kivior at the back, or possibly Calafiori moves into that centre-back position and Timber moves to left-back, then would Núñez fancy that battle physically against them? Listen, hindsight...
In fact, I think I need to bring back that comparison where they show with Saliba and without Saliba. Look at it now. 73 games played with Saliba, 54 wins, then 10 drawn. Look at the other side. 11 games without Saliba, 5 wins. In fact, we have a win ratio of 74% with Saliba. This one is something that's a common knowledge, everybody know. Then without Saliba, we have a 44.5 win ratio. That one is Shola. But that Liverpool game, and the typical investment will say, now match will be saying I must win of the season. Like match will be saying we can't afford to lose or draw. That's the sad part to get. So if we even better say we did 11-11 against Bournemouth, say we lose them, still get Saliba against Liverpool, then say we lose the match against Bournemouth, Saliba against Liverpool. So what's the point? Come on, the team pay me. This is what it is.
And listen, hindsight, we wait and see. We can't sit here physically against them. Listen, hindsight, we wait and see, don't we? We can't sit here now and say, it's going to be Arsenal are going to suffer without him.
You want to guys talk? He say for now, everybody speculates whether Arsenal will suffer against Liverpool without Saliba. You get. For now, nobody really knows what will happen in the future. So we go wait until the future happens. They will kind of analyze with the power of hindsight. But for now, the statistics show that yes, Arsenal really suffers without Saliba. They hardly win games because their win ratio drops significantly from about 70% to like 44.5%. That is what the statistics are saying. But more wait, knowing the match starts. Liverpool have not done that for me. But look at the match they play against Chelsea. Chelsea were the better side, but Liverpool won the day. So it happened like that. Chelsea is supposed to bury that Liverpool. Liverpool no come outside like we know Liverpool against club. They were somehow reserved. They know already the pool body, and then Chelsea just they break that their press. For the Emirates Stadium, well, we just watch. Highest, it will be high scoring encounter. We go score. And another thing we need to consider now, whether Saka go play for that Liverpool game. And now from today, we go know. Maybe the give Saka cameo appearance. Okay, maybe Saka play 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and that will give us hope. Then Saka still day. But if Saka miss today, we will still speculate whether Saka go play, Saka no go play. Well, until that happens, we'll see as it will be. Let's continue.
One thing I'd say about it is when you talk about their record of 3 sendings off, 2 of them are preventable, i.e. Declan Rice's and Trossard's. Yeah. They're very preventable because they kick the ball away. That one with Saliba is very difficult because it's a split decision. It's so quick, and when it happens, it's a mistake by Trossard, a misplaced pass happens, but then Saliba panics, and that happens in a game of football. So it's not that they're a dirty team. Exactly. It's 2 silly sendings off in the kicking away and 1 very unfortunate one. But if Arsenal are going to go on and win the title, or sort of come out with this very tough patch in a strong position, it'll be a test of character as well, because losing Saka, losing Odegaard, losing Timber, then also losing Saliba through suspension, that's where you're tested. That's where you come through these games.
Exactly. So it's just quite unfortunate. Well, we'll see how we'll navigate all these things at the end of the day. More no fear. Now, Shakhtar Donetsk boss, according to the Football London report, they said the guy they take aim at Arsenal's Premier League form ahead of Champions League clash. Well, as I see the report, I first laugh. So I say make I read that. Man, I see how they take aim. I don't like I don't see any aim when they take, but by the they talk something with they obviously like true. Now, despite a grueling 13-hour journey from Kiev based on the war, so then first go Poland before they can take Poland, when they enter England. Yes, because what happened? I don't think flights are allowed to fly and planes are allowed to fly anyhow for Ukraine. So it just somewhat sad. So well, they don't come here. They don't come here. So, but the coach say this is nothing special because their own hometown, their own home now for now. Now Shakhtar Donetsk, as a Shakhtar, now for Germany. I don't even forget the team they play their home. And Shakhtar 4. I read the thing this morning. Shakhtar for them their home, their home stadium for now, based on the war. It gets now. But back when they talk about the 2-0 who lose against Bournemouth, so he can explain. Say if you are competing for the top spots for 3 years or 4 years, and what I think is the best thing in the world, as Arsenal do, then your club is one of the best in the world. No cap. Nevertheless, he warned of the vulnerabilities that every team faces, stating, but with each new opponent, with each new successive team, you can lose. Even if you are as strong as Arsenal, you can still lose. And the longer this series lasts, the more chances they are to lose. It is logical. But back when they explain, say at the end of the day, say Arsenal collect a red card, we make them play about 60 to 65 minutes for that Bournemouth game, we then lose. So they're correct to say Arsenal no good, and then do this, then do that, say Bournemouth override them, or Bournemouth were better, or Bournemouth get more chances. When it was 11-11, how many chances Bournemouth created? Were Bournemouth the dominant side? These are the questions out there. So I think it is safe to put in the right context that Arsenal lost that game because we had a red card around 30 minutes mark. And I also Thomas Partey said, the talk say 11-11 will they dominate anybody. 11-11 will not they lose anyhow. Like before we go lose 11-11, Baba, I go no say something happened. So other myself, he did. So now onto the next story. After the match of Wolves play against Man City, Gary O'Neill, will be the Wolves manager, he made some comments. Told say, is it that the referees have this subconscious bias for Manchester City? Maybe say anytime where a 50-50 challenge, they maybe the referee or the VAR won't look at that situation. They go usually most of the time give the decision to Manchester City, and sometimes even come on Man City, they will give them to the bigger team. Why is that so? So based on that statement where he make, the FA can't come aside. In fact, I think that is safe. It's good for me to play the video more here from Gary O'Neill.
People are purposely against Wolves. I mean, if we ever get to a place there, then the whole game's in a real bad place. So there's no chance that people are doing things against Wolves on purpose, let's be clear. But is there something in like the subconscious around decision making, or of without even knowing it, are you more likely to give it to Manchester City than Wolves? If I had to upset someone in a street and there was a little guy and a big guy, I'm upsetting the little guy. Nothing against little guys, but you know what I mean? Like, there is something in there that, and they definitely don't do it on purpose. I know they're 100% honest and they're doing the best job they can. What sprung to me really quickly was the West Ham game last year, where we sent clear evidence to the referees that Tawanda wasn't in. The reason that we were told it was still sound was that he was in close proximity to the goalkeeper. So, Bernardo.
So Baba just dey complain of the way the officiating go, because that final goal wey Man City score, wey Bernardo Silva first body check the keeper, come comot, come bend down, e get wey Man City come score through John Stones header. In the talk say that goal no supposed to stand because the person, their own player first disturb our own goalkeeper before he come comot. Now, breaking news from Sky Sports, come to say the FA now officially come they tell Gary O'Neill, say, Baba, we won't make you tell us your observation. What to make you come to that conclusion? Say there's a subjective, or not subjective, there's a subconscious bias in positive way for Man City. What to make, and really, Moko think, when was the last time Man City collected a red card? Man City know they do rough tackle. When was the last time they collect 2 yellow that led to a red? Like, these are some of the things that make people feel say the FA gets something where they benefit. Not only the FA per se, some referees and some VAR people. Because most of them, they go Saudi Arabia, go they do coaching, they pay them better, when they do refereeing, officiating, they pay them better money. So, and Abu Dhabi people, they affiliated to Man City. So, there's something we are not seeing. So, Sky Sports bring up their own breaking news.
Now, if you watch Super Sunday, you'd have seen a furious Gary O'Neill, whose side conceded a last gasp defeat or winner to Manchester City. Well, the FA were not happy with what O'Neill said afterwards. They've asked him for his observations on his post-match comments. He suggested the officials may have been impacted by unconscious bias when reviewing John Stones' winner with VAR. So the FA have asked Gary O'Neill for his comments after the game.
Why you no go vex? It reach no vex now, because I like the fact that everybody now don't vocal. Baba, see they do it for body, come outside talk. Nothing will solve, get. But more just the watch whether Gary O'Neill will need the FA explain inside, maybe they know where they come from, because Baba, you know, they're happy. Because that day I was rooting for them. Hold Man City. Final 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds. Bah. As I see that corner, hey, I say, God do. Before you know, bah, actually pay me. Because as we lose, if to say them draw, everywhere for stew, I will say, okay, no, Yawa, I'm not even bother about my Liverpool win their own. I will say, okay, no, Yawa, game on. I just 1 point, but they can't go win. Now, the Sun, they put out a report where Aaron Ramsey will make yesterday. Now, Aaron Ramsey, based on now, Fergie first started this thing. Fergie first called say, when I was at Aberdeen, I had the opportunity to join Arsenal. I rejected it. They use them as a flex. Martin Keown himself come outside and say, oh, mommy said, when I was where I was, I got the opportunity to join Manchester United. When I don't do normal, I live when I come out. So Aaron Ramsey don't come outside and talk, say, me self, I had the opportunity to join Manchester United, but I rejected them. Sir Alex Ferguson phoned and tried to convince me to join Manchester United, but their plan made me say no. Now, the plan when they talk about, they say there be one sign up, I think it was from Cardiff, say make him come. So in mind, they say in they come out for Cardiff, no cap, you won't just come out. So the one making come Manchester United, then they'll sign him, they'll come loan him back to Cardiff, and you know really buy that idea, because I watched the video for yesterday for Sky Sports. Let's take a listen.
Not that you actually had an experience with a friend of ours?
You looked around Manchester United's training ground?
Yeah.
Who showed you around?
No, it wasn't Gary.
We were told it was Gary Neville.
Yeah, I think he was busy that day.
Yeah, he's born busy.
No, it was the assistant manager at the time, was it?
Yeah.
The assistant manager of Manchester United, because he actually come Old Trafford, they carry him around, show him everywhere he gets before they come start to the talk. Okay, how the future will be? They're going to let him say, okay, we will sign you, they will send you back.
I can't remember his name, but
so you made an impression.
Yeah,
it's very disappointing. Jamie was hoping to blame Gary Neville for the reason he didn't join Manchester
Gary
United.
Did he try to tap up Steven Gerrard? You see, so I was obviously thinking he tried to tap up you, and he failed twice, didn't he, miserably? So it wasn't Gary, no.
No, it wasn't Gary, no.
But it wasn't the main man.
No, he was away. Like he was on the phone a few times and trying to convince me to go there, but. The initial thought was for them to loan me back, but I wanted to go on then. And
what about Liverpool? Were they knocking as well?
Yeah, there was some discussions as well with Rafa. So
gets. But the sellers, we want to sell the player, they requested like above 5 million, and Arsenal were willing to pay the money because the guy explained everything in depth.
I'm sure if you can clear this up or not, that you actually.
Then after I talk about this Manchester United own, you can talk about Arsenal, how Arsenal they play European match. As I mean, I can invite and come. Like when you see somebody who really wants you, you go no. They invite and come. After Asamonga don't finish what they do, don't they less busy. Then they brought him for dinner. They sat down. Asamonga explained the future pathway for him. Say, I really like you, wants to play for us. Look at Cesc Fabregas, is very young. See, I don't bring him to the first 11. Want to do the same thing with you. Like they made him feel accepted, feel wanted. You get so one day happy. Now so Arsenal pay the money to sign him. Let's take a listen.
He wanted me. He was doing the European Championships at the time, so they flew me over there to while he had a few hours off. So when I met him, had some lunch with him, and just everything about him and the way that his vision for me and his plans.
Can you remember anything about that? What he said to you?
I can't really remember the ins and outs of it, but he had a really detailed plan, and obviously with the amount of young players that he brought through and given great opportunities for, and who have gone, and made a number of appearances for their club, have gone on and been so successful. That was really appealing to me as well. So, with Fab.
Say if say now Wenger be the manager now, say Wenger for don't give it a chance to shine. Somebody put up that statement for the conversation yesterday, and I look and I just smile. I say no be lie, because Wenger and person will say he give youth a chance. That's why, and make it the watch you. Wenger was giving the youth a chance that time, and everybody they criticize them. So now small picking you they play. Nobody you go find one senior man by against. Today now we know they give small picking a chance like that. Yet they criticize say why don't they give something like Baba? Not say good people no go talk Gary, not saying get. At the same time, so Ramsey also they talk about waiting happen for the Bournemouth game when they call out Martinelli. Get, but because Martinelli had some chances where we say he no bury. If to say Martinelli bury those chances by now, we're not going to talk say we lose 2-0. Like we didn't capitalize and got punished. The Spaniard said in his post-match assessments, we had the biggest chance in the game with Martinelli. It's a game of errors, and tonight we made 2 big ones, and it cost us the game. Gets, so if they happen, many people don't talk about this Martinelli means gets. In fact, there's this statistics where they out say Arsenal don't miss the most big chances for the league this season at the era. Now on the funny side. So the likes of Gary Neville, because they come outside, they talk, say, make Arsenal fans. No go they use Saliba as an excuse when they go lose against Liverpool next week. Or Liverpool go humble them. That's this weekend. Liverpool go humble them. You know, they give excuse. You get this statement. Now after we lose that match in talk, I mean, I just see they say this morning, just they me funny. I just they laugh. Shola, God forbid, if we lose, everly people will still talk about this statement. They will still use them as excuse. That one a normal level. I know they argue. Now, Gary Neville has insisted Arsenal must not use the obvious excuse of being without William Saliba. Oh, leave that one, Jerry. No, that one they talk about for now. We'll just let that one go. Now, Jamie Carragher, according to say Manchester City get edge for the Premier League title race, but at the same time, they are vulnerable to counter-attacks. Man City no really get strong defense for now. Kyle Walker, no they fit to start. Look at the last games they play against Wolves. He no play. Like most of the players now on and off. Phil Foden now on and off this season. Walker on and off. I see one picture where Kevin De Bruyne snap of recent. They say don't come back. I no come no sharp, but more they watch as championship they go. We know whether involved. So these statements that they're putting out about Jamie Carragher, when they talk to Man City, they're susceptible to counter-attacks, not true. They're vulnerable, very, very well. If you get PC wingers, you go enter them. You will slice them like bread. So that's what it just be. So my dear Arsenal lovers, if you're loving the show, don't forget to like the content, share the content, subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, and follow us if you're watching on Facebook. And as you do so, God bless you guys. So the biggest news of the day, now be the fact that Aaron Ramsey will be former Arsenal player. He talks about Arsenal don't really get anything to worry about for now. All is well. Forget what happened for Bournemouth. Let's look forward. Now, still early days we do for season. We never play up to 15 games. We never go halfway to the season. Many twists and turns will still happen. So we'll just take a very, very easy. So, my dear Arsenal lovers, I think this is a fine place for us to call the show an end. So, till I come your way later in the evening to give you the evening news. So then, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Now, get out. All right, guys. Bye-bye.